Instagram Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage.
I'm a producer as well because again, Black Jesus is another character that I bring a lot of myself to. I feel a lot of the shit that Black Jesus said. Yeah, Aaron's a great writer. Aaron's like when we started, I like to say he saw something in me that he thought that would exemplify this character. You know what I'm saying? And from there, Aaron and I actually had a few occasions where we talked, and Aaron listened to me, and Aaron began to know how to write, and the way he thought that this character should be expressed through me. You know what I mean? And that really helped me out a lot.
Whose idea was it to? And what producer got at you for the Man Cave idea?
Man Cave came through Amber Bickham. She called me. She told me, I forgot who it was. Mimi or Robbie. I went to audition like a lot of other guys. Oh, okay. And Man Cave, they were looking for, gentlemen of a certain age group. You know what I'm saying? Black men of different walks of life, different, notable for, their own, lanes or whatever. And I'm thankful that they offered me that opportunity. That was great. It was beautiful. Man Cave was a wonderful, wonderful thing. I had so much fun working there with Jeff Johnson, co-signing Tank. That was some real fellowship right there, man.
Jeff Johnson went from, he was Cousin Jeff at one time, and then he was, Cousin Jeff had the dreads, right?
Yep.
And then he was Jeff Johnson.
Look at that nigga Instagram page right now. That nigga took a picture with the shirt off with the cowboy hat on, man. my nigga healthy. He healthy though. Shout out, he look good, man. Shout out to Jeff.
You gotta put a picture next to him with some of that shit he used to be talking.
Hey, did you break out the Tank when he went through his little controversy when he said this shit?
Nah, there wasn't no controversy with Tank. Tank is a troll. Tank fucking with niggas, man. Tank though, look, man, Tank getting so much money, and Tank, man, as far as I'm concerned, I ain't around the dude 24/7. But what I see, what I get from him, the vibe, Tank on pussy.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
And Tank on pussy and money, my nigga.
Right.
He on pussy and money, and that's the vibe I get. From time I've been around him, and he been around the world, man. A lot of niggas can't comprehend what he on. Like I say, the same. I ain't gonna put Tank in the same box or whatever, the same. But Prince was on pussy. Prince wasn't on no bullshit. Prince was on pussy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think people looked at Prince like, do he take a dick? I think he was just weird.
Prince was suspect as shit though.
He was. However, Tank not suspect like that. But I mean,
Tank got his ass cheeked out.
Prince was on
Tank
pussy.
did say like his booty ate with his legs up though.
And Tank was talking a lot at the time. He had a little slip of the tongue, but he didn't get a chance to break that shit down good enough.
Hey man, look here, man. Well, what real nigga? Hey, I'll say this, man. I ain't gonna say it's something that every nigga gonna reach for all the time, including myself. I ain't gonna say it's every nigga gonna reach for, but what nigga ain't had a tongue ran around his rim when you got a freak bitch? You know what I'm saying? Bitch really going crazy on it. Hey man, so yeah. That nigga like what he like, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody like what they like.
Again, it ain't my fucking place. I like what I like. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
I like what I like, man. You know what I'm saying?
People just want to go viral too.
And honestly, it ain't none of your business what I like. Just like they know
what I do in the bed, it should not matter to nobody else.
Tank got to stop talking about it though.
Do what I do.
Tank putting it on the internet though.
Yeah, because it just woke up
Tank,
again.
like you said, he trolling niggas.
Man, hold on, here she go. Kamira.
So for the people who don't know you or seen you walk in talking crazy to Slink, who are you? What do you do? And where you from? And all that.
What's your relationship to this guy?
Right now I'm his driver apparently.
No, that's right. Wish I had a driver.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was trying to tell him that Holy Spirit shit don't work on me. Don't come over here.
What's Black Jesus? So he gonna bring the spirit.
Everybody. He's not on no. Okay, so No, but I'm Kamira White. I'm a comedian. I'm a mom. Well, actually, I'm not a mom no more. I don't have no more kids. She grown. Yeah. What else do I do? That's it. I'm a player.
You said I'm not a mom. No,
you
a player?
I'm 20. Yeah.
You a player, and you on the hunt. You in East Oakland right now, in the trenches, looking for MC Hammer.
Yeah.
Look here.
Hey, guess what? I'm a camera with
Look here.
Hammer fuck with me like that.
Well, on y'all way on the I-5, I'm gonna have Hammer meet you off the exit by Tracy.
Let me tell you something, man. Kamira White is not only a comedian, she's an actress, she's a motherfucking writer. Kamira White is one of the realest females, one of the greatest and brightest voices in LA right now. You know, Kamira speaking to people all over the world, you know, shit, just on some, again, we right here at the No Vultures podcast, we on some real nigga shit, this is a real bitch right here.
Right.
When I tell you, you know what I'm saying, no disrespect to the queen, I'm talking about just really just raw, man. Look at Kamira, one of the coolest people, one of the brightest shining stars I know right now, just as far as her whole get out. Man, look here, you need to know Kamira White.
Well, I just want to go on and get the exclusive because it sounds like y'all cooking up something. It sounds like something coming, man.
Sound like y'all.
It sounds like something heavy.
Sound
coming.
like y'all want to start.
You can't stop.
Do you feel like because you ain't really had a lot of woman energy around your shit like that close, moving with a woman like that as far as in the game?
No, not at all. This is, you know,
that's gonna get you balance.
You know, yeah, because Kamira, you know, again, Kamira is a. You know, there are scores of amazing female comedians out there, but you know, Kamira has an appeal again that's going to speak to our culture, that's going to speak to a certain demographic that isn't being represented properly, that isn't being represented adequately. She gonna speak for a lot of real ones out there, like these real down ass bitches out here.
Right.
Like for real. Now we ain't talking about these model bitches. We talking about these real down ass bitches that did some shit in they past, but you know, or whatever that's making their way. They just like
the one that's gonna pick you up when they accidentally let you out of county jail.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think what sets me apart is men like my comedy. Like a lot of men like female comedy.
Right.
So what's your subjects based on mostly? You get raunchy or what you get? Political? How you come?
I just talk shit. Like I talk shit about shit I observe.
It's life and relationships.
Yeah.
Right. Your life and relationship comedy is phenomenal. I'm talking about to hear from a woman's perspective, like as raw as we were talking about women. Mm-hmm. Like she can hurt a nigga feelings. Like niggas be in there dying because she be really speaking to what the fuck she like. She know what, you know what I'm saying, like from a real bitch perspective. Like and it's coming and it's weird because it's coming from a place of love.
Yeah,
like,
right.
You know
are you off the dome all the time? Or
no, I write and I'm you know sometimes the best shit come off the dome, but I write and it's crazy. I'm just observing a lot of shit right now. I'm in a place in my life where I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? And it's like. Niggas are mad.
How much do you use social media?
I'm not a social media hound, but I got followers. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie because I feel like the difference between not just comedians, right, but any artist, like people that get to a certain level, and not that it needs to be fast or your grind need to be fast, but the only thing that I'm saying is like I feel like the social media shit makes you.
Unprepared.
Yes.
If you catapult.
Yes. Yes. And you working out at like comedy clubs and shit.
And I never want to be like that. Like I want to be funny when I get on stage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and it's like even that little shit last night. You know, like the dude that went before me, he was not good, and they was like, we don't want nobody else. And then.
Oh, he said the bad tone.
Yeah. But, I mean, it wasn't like bad for me. I knew I was gonna kill it, but I'm just saying like. That's the type of shit I don't want to happen. Like, you gotta be prepared. You gotta be, like, that's why Dave Chappelle fucking go practice. He just don't be in his house like, I know I'm funny. He gotta work that shit out. You gotta work that shit out.
How you feel about people recording your material?
I don't care. Like, I mean, as long as you don't use it, like, for yourself. Like, if I see my shit somewhere, I'm gonna say something. You gonna get my money. I'm from LA.
I prefer you not do it. I respect comedy. Like that's a live event.
Right.
And again, if you understand comedy, you know I can't stop it. You know what I'm saying? But I prefer you not because again, it's ruining the experience. That's where a lot of these internet people are fucking up. You have to work in these rooms and you can't give your best shit at one time and figure like. A lot of times we saying these same jokes, nigga. City after city, show after show. We might have 3 shows in one night. And we saying the same shit. And if you recording it and you got a lot of followers and you giving it, you fucking up everybody seeing my shit.
And then I done seen people record people's shows with them badass phones and the audio is horrible.
Yeah, you're not getting the full experience.
Especially a joke that you working out and you know this shit is hilarious, but you still kind of working it out, right? And a motherfucker post it and it kind of go viral. Right. You're like, you fucked my shit up because I ain't really finished with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
it's so much stealing and shit in the game. I don't even be in my feelings about nothing no more. Nigga, just take your shit right out your mouth. So
they call it inspired by.
Yeah, I try to just be that creative. Like, okay, it's more where that came from because you gotta be like that. You can't fight these hoe ass niggas,
right?
Because then you the bad guy.
I'm just trying to stay racked up like you.
Put an 8 in a 1 and do magic. Tryna stretch hair on like elastic. Eco-friendly drug dealer, I don't waste no plastic. Use all 4 corners of that baggie. All I ever wanted was a bankroll. So I pull up on Champ before the bank close. Say no to stank hoes and stank clothes. No paramedic pimpin', nigga, we don't save hoes. Yeah, rest in peace to Lil'